So soy, become the motor. Hey folks, what you're looking at is the sport of balanced strength. It's called spikeboarding, and there's a reason, because you're spiking and you're on a board, you're spikeboarding. And notice how there is a Nordic upper body movement with one hand that is synchronized with the lower body kick. It's called a Cubi-X-Cross stroke. So yes, this is a demonstration of scootering in this video. So in the next 10 seconds, you're about to see switch kicking, which is the lower half of the Cubi-X-Cross. Hey folks, and welcome to another Sosoi tutorial demo. And we are switch kicking on the Williamsburg Bridge, headed west, coming out of the east on the eastern side of the Williamsburg Bridge. We're going to switch kick from the base of this bridge straight over to the other side, trying to keep our cadence pretty equal on both sides. So as you can see, the slope starts to go up as we keep making our way up the bridge. And again, we are trying to keep our weight on that quadriceps. So this athlete at this moment is imagining that they are on a board and they're switch kicking on a board, which eventually is exactly what they're going to be doing in the sport of spikeboarding. So switch kicking is the foundation of a Cubi-X-Cross stroke. So spikeboarding comes to us from cross-country roller skiing. It's been around for a good 30-40 years. It's been raced at World Cup for a good 30 years. And you engage the upper body, same as a Nordic skier does, along with technique used with the lower body. And actually the scooter kick is slightly similar to a classic cross-country ski kick. Not exactly, because the cross-country classic skiers do not kick and thrust backward. What they're actually doing is jumping from one leg to the other. They're jumping, they're flexing their ski down into the snow and then jumping into a glide phase, alternating from one leg to the other. Actually, the skateboard kick, the scooter kick, the switch kick, what it does is it actually leverages on the land and then pushes forward constantly. Not so much jumps onto a glide, but what it kind of does is it pushes straight into the glide phase of skating. So skaters, they all do the same thing. They're trying to balance over the center line, and they're going to push into as effective a glide as they can. So the same occurs with switch kicking. Switch kicking all by itself is a sensational glute and calf and quadricep workout. You may never even get past using a scooter. Scooters come in many different varieties, and you're looking here at a kick ped scooter called a kick ped. Just look it up online. It's sold all over the internet, and this one is the small. So you might see another few videos of ours and you will see that we have a large. It just so happens that the height of this athlete is about 5'8.5", 5'9", and the small and large actually deviate exactly at that height. So hopefully you're 5'6", and the small is going to fit you very, very well. If you're 5'9" and above, you might want to consider getting the large. As you can see, that quadricep is coming very close to the top of that handlebar, and in some instances you're going to see how the athlete pitches over onto an inside edge so as to relieve the handlebar and allow for high kicking to happen. So in switch kicking, you can low kick, you can high kick, and you can medium kick. There you can see a little bit the leg going up into a high kick situation, and the athlete pitching the handlebars so the leg can come up. So if that kind of unnerves you, make sure to get a large kick ped. It's going to work really well for you. It is a one-legged device, folks. So scooters are one-legged devices. So you don't ride them with 2 feet, you just switch the feet and keep the switch kicking constant. We're going to descend on this other side. Here we come to the top of the bridge, and we're getting ready to zip down that other side. And you can do it on one leg. Yes, sure, you can put both feet onto the deck, but then you're that much further away from being able to engage a kick. So the kick ped has a sensational brake because these wheels are not made of really hard durometer. They're made out of a very soft durometer to absorb shock. And when you use that, you got a good view of that plate brake in the back there, and it's nice and wide, and when you apply force, you're going to see how well this thing works. Folks, you could spend a lot of money on a lot of fancy scooters, and you'd be wasting your money. This is the device that you want. Learn to switch kick with it, and then hang on to it and do hill repeats and polish up your switch kick all the time. Or some people say, hey, you know, switch kicking is only half of my body. I enjoy spikeboarding quite a bit, and I'm never going to ride that scooter again once I've developed my neurology to actually learn to switch kick. And in that case, folks, just sell it. But if you're learning to switch kick and if you're aiming towards a proficient and high-quality Cubi-X-Cross stroke, you are going to want to get a scooter and develop a powerful switch kick. Folks, see you at the next one. Spike hard, spike often, spike boarding. So soy, come the motor.